I never thought you'd get married. I can't believe someone would accept such a shameful daughter. The world is not so bad. What is it about me that makes you ashamed of me? Everything. You've always been a screw-up, a fool, and a pain in the ass. You never went to college, and you only graduated from high school. You're an embarrassment to the neighborhood. I'm sorry I was such an idiot to only graduate high school, unlike my brother Josh. But now I'm running my own bakery on my own. I've heard that half of all small business go bankrupt within 2 years of business opening. But I've been doing well on my own for 5 years now. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're just kneading the flour, right? No matter how much you sell it, it's only about $1 a piece. You don't make much money, so don't act like you do. I beg your pardon? Compared to you, your brother Josh is doing a really good job. He's been a child prodigy since he was little. He passed a very difficult university in a single shot, and he's now an elite, working for a big famous company. I'm so proud of him. I'm probably making more money than he is. Don't be ridiculous. Josh is making about $70,000 in his 20s. That's nothing compared to what your little bakery makes. What? When your father died in a tragic accident, I was very worried about my future, but I'll be fine in my old age with a successful son who makes good money. You really love Josh, don't you? I'm doing well, but you never approve of me. What's wrong with being proud of my child? I've never been interested in you, so your marriage is of no interest to me. Go ahead and get married or whatever you want because I'm not interested. Oh, I see. I introduced him to you because you're my mother and I felt I had to report it to you. If that was the case, I shouldn't have let him come to the greeting. But that guy is an idiot, isn't he? It doesn't make sense to marry an idiot with a high school diploma. He looked like an idiot too. I guess in a way you guys are perfect for each other. What? Don't make fun of him as well as me. He's a kind man who supports me in my business. He gives me business advice sometimes, and he's very smart. He's not as smart as my Josh. Well then, good luck with your stupidity. Oh, and don't expect me to help with the wedding. Your father's inheritance is about to run out. We can't afford to spend it on you. I heard from Mom. I heard you're finally getting married. Why are you talking to me all of a sudden? Shut up. You're no better than me, so don't tell me what to do. Anyways, a woman's life is so easy, isn't it? No matter how stupid you are, you can get married just by being a woman. Even if the bakery fails, your husband will support you. I didn't decide to marry him with that intention. Rather, I'm marrying him with the intention of providing for him. Huh? You're just a small baker. Don't say things you can't possibly imagine. You just make yourself look even more like an idiot. Huh? Well, good luck with your foolishness. Eventually, your bakery will go bankrupt and you'll be in debt. Please don't come crying to me then. But if you have a husband, the damage won't come to me, I guess. How can Mom and you both make fun of me like that? You don't even have the slightest words to congratulate me on my marriage. Who's going to celebrate your marriage? I don't care if my stupid sister got married or not. You're not worth celebrating. That's why I'm not giving you the wedding gift. I beg your pardon? It's a waste of money to spend hundreds of dollars on your stupid wedding. There's a chance your husband will be so disgusted with you that he'll divorce you someday. Then why waste money on a congratulatory gift? That's just too much. We are a family. You can't even celebrate the marriage of someone who's related to you by blood. You have an annual income of $70,000, but you're stingy with even a few $100s. I'm the smart one here, and I worked hard to earn it. I'm not going to spend that kind of money on you. Well then, do your best on the bottom so that your fiancé won't dump you. I'm sorry, Anna. I can't go to your wedding today. I've made some important plans. It seems Josh is dating someone, and apparently they are together on the premise of marriage, and he wants me to meet her as soon as possible. So today, Josh, his girlfriend, and I are going for a meal. No way! You know it's my wedding today and you three are going out to eat together? Josh says it has to be today. It seems his girlfriend works for a big company and is an elite. She's busy on weekdays and holidays. He said he can't meet her unless it's today. You prioritize that over my wedding? You're more interested in seeing your son's girlfriend than my wedding. Of course. I don't give a damn about some idiot's wedding. I'm speechless. I can't believe that my brother would make a plan on the day of his sister's wedding, and that you would accept it. You know, it's your fault that I'm an idiot. Huh? How can it be my fault? You're stupid because you're stupid. Don't be silly. You've always spoiled Josh with a lot of money. You put Josh in cram school from when he was little and put a lot of effort into his education, but you never did that to me. You didn't send me to cram school, and you gave me only the bare minimum of notebooks and pencils. Even if I enrolled you in cram school, your grades wouldn't improve anyway. No matter how many study materials I buy you, you never get good grades. You don't know that. No, I do. Because I'm a mother. Parents are the best judges of their children's talents. Mothers know what the child is good at and what the child can't do. Huh? And the result is exactly as I imagined. Josh became so smart that he's now considered a child prodigy. He's now an elite employee of a large, well-known company. He's the envy of the neighbors and relatives. You, on the other hand, were too stupid to go to a good high school. And now you're doing something stupid like running a bakery. I didn't do anything stupid. I opened the bakery to make you and Josh look up to me. Oh my. Even your motives is stupid. We will never look up to you. This is why I have a problem with poorly educated idiots. What? Anyway, I'm not going to the wedding today. I'm not going to a low-educated poor wedding. Have a wedding without any of your family. My mother is here, though. What? So it doesn't matter if you don't come. Please enjoy the meal with Josh and his girlfriend. I'll have a fun wedding over here. Who came? Your mother is me. I'm not going to your wedding. You're not my mother. I've invited other people to be my mother in this wedding from the beginning. You're not even invited. What do you mean? You're inviting someone else as a mother? I want to invite only those who will truly celebrate our marriage. So I invited someone who is like a mother to me. My mentor in high school who saved my life. So I'd rather you didn't come at all. I beg your pardon? You didn't just dote on my brother since we were kids. You never gave me any attention. You didn't even cook enough food for me after I entered high school. You made 3 healthy meals for Josh with lots of love, but you only gave me bread every day. What's wrong with that? To raise a smart child, it's important to have a balanced diet. An idiot is an idiot no matter what she eats. My high school homeroom teacher noticed that and approached me. She said, "I wonder if you like bread, but you have to eat vegetables too." She always gave me homemade sandwiches filled with vegetables. I was so happy and it was so good. So from there, I really got into it and studied baking and running a business. After graduation, I worked for a big bread company and finally opened my own bakery. I can't believe you became attached to your homeroom teacher over a sandwich. Stupid kids are so simple. You're the one who made me into such a daughter. Your daughter feels indebted to someone over a sandwich. You should feel shame for having made me such a daughter. Huh? My homeroom teacher was always supportive of me. Even after I graduated from high school, she kept in touch with me regularly to encourage me. She worried about me and supported me more than my own mother. She's more of a mother to me than you ever were. How dare you talk to me like that? Shut up. I told you, you're not my mother anymore. That's why I didn't invite you to my wedding. I reported the wedding, but I didn't send any invitations. And thank you for being so stupid as to call and tell me you weren't going to be here. You didn't even bother to call me when you weren't invited. What kind of child are you? How dare you make fun of your mother like this? And to invite a stranger without inviting me? What an insane girl. You would have canceled the invitation anyway. You're the most insane person I've ever met. After marriage, don't even bother me again. You should be playing a family game with your beloved son. Oh, hey, is it true? Your bakery was that famous? Huh? What's with that question all of a sudden? My girlfriend said she knew about your bakery. Not only does she know your bakery, she says she's a regular. Really? I heard your bakery has a kitchen car near her office. That's why she's been buying her lunch there lately. She said it's so good, and that she's a fan. They sell out fast, so she rushes to get some every day. I'm so glad to hear that she's a fan. I don't have time to talk to customers at lunchtime in the office district, but I'm glad there are people who think that way and come to buy our bread. Is your bread really that good? It's only bakery by a high school graduate needing flour. Let her tell you how good my bread tastes. By the way, she's such a wonderful girlfriend who likes my bread so much. I bet she's too good for you. If you're planning to marry her, take good care of her. Shut up. Of course I've always cherished her. I was thinking of proposing before the end of the year. But why should I be the one to get dumped? It's all your fault. What are you going to do about it? What? What do you mean you got dumped? You and Mom had a meal together today, didn't you? You're the one who made this happen. I can't believe she was a fan of your bakery. The more me and Mom made fun of you, she was so desperate and defended you. She got mad at us, asking why we wouldn't recognize the sisters' efforts. I can't believe she's mad at me who's someone she doesn't know. Then she found out we ditched your wedding. She said, "Why didn't you go to your proud sister's wedding? I don't understand you people." And she just walked out of the restaurant. After that, she just sent me a message saying, "I can't believe this, I'm breaking up with you." I called her in a panic, but she didn't pick up the phone at all. What? Then it wasn't my fault at all. You brought this on yourself. Rather, she just dumped you because of your personality. Huh? Of course it's your fault. What are you really going to do about it? She's the daughter of my direct manager. Oh, really? I'm sure the boss will hate me for breaking up with her like this. There aren't many women who are as good, smart, and attractive as me. What kind of criteria do you use to make a girlfriend? I have a feeling you would have broken up with her sooner or later. What the hell? Anyways, it's none of my business. You're on your own. Oh, but don't buy her bread to make her happy. You're banned from my store. Anna, I'm really sorry about yesterday. Josh insisted that it had to be yesterday, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to see her. That's why I had to miss your wedding day. I really wanted to attend your wedding more than anyone else. Huh? And I wanted to say hello to your homeroom teacher. I wanted to thank you for caring about my little girl. As a mother, I wanted to thank her properly. What's with you all of a sudden? You changed your attitude suddenly, didn't you? I had no idea your store was so popular. But I looked it up and it's amazing. I heard you sell out every day and have a lot of fans of your bakery. I'm so proud to have a girl like that as my daughter. Huh? Hey, how much money do you make? I bet bread only costs a few dollars for flour, so your profit margin must be huge. Why don't you tell me, your mother, in secret? That's bullshit. Who's going to tell a stranger? I'm not a stranger. Please don't be so cold. I have an idea. Why don't you put some of my homemade cookies in the store of yours? Huh? Homemade cookies? I didn't know you could make them. I've been into them lately. I think they taste pretty good too. I'm sure my cookies will sell like crazy thanks to the popularity of your store. I'll give you some of the profits, so could you put my cookies in your store too? I can't have that kind of unhygienic stuff in the store. I don't want to be sent to the health department. Huh? I always put my heart and soul into my cookies. How can it be unhygienic? Coming from someone who didn't take the time to raise her daughter with care, your cookies are unhygienic. I beg your pardon. Don't tell me you've forgotten. You said anything is fine as long as it fits your stomach, and you've always given me only bread. But most of them were expired. I'm too scared to eat cookies made by someone like that. I'm sure the flour and eggs are expired too. That's not true. They are made with the right ingredients. Even if they were, the person making them is an improper person. I wouldn't put something like that in the hands of an important customer. You've got to be kidding me. I behaved nicely to you and you got all cocky. Don't act all high and mighty just because your store is popular. You too, bitch. Don't get all high and mighty just because your daughter's store is popular. I told you before, I don't want anything to do with you. If you've learned your lesson, don't ever contact me again. You're not my mother anymore. After that, my mother was told by the relatives. Anna's wedding was so beautiful. She invited the top chef for the meal and baked bread as a souvenir. It's very rare to have such a fun and satisfying wedding. It seems that my mother is chewing on her handkerchief every day in frustration. And as for my brother Josh, he repeatedly asked his girlfriend to get back together with him, but she refused. And he is also being treated cold-heartedly by the manager of the department. And I am happily baking delicious bread with my husband every day. When my former teacher comes to buy the bread, I tend to give him a big discount. But please keep it between you and me.